This VPS Game Time broadcast is brought to you in part by the Foundation for Vancouver Public Schools, getting kids to school healthy, happy, and ready to learn. For more information, go to www.foundationforvps.org.
Hello and welcome to the VPS Game Time presentation of Greater St. Helens League Football. We've got a dandy for you today as the Skyview Storm hosts the Union Titans in Kiggins Bowl. I'm Craig Burnback. Alongside me is my partner for the night, Orion Ludlow. And Orion, this isn't just a rivalry game, it's pretty much a playoff game.
Yeah, you could call this a playoff game 2 weeks before playoffs going to be decided. You have must win for one, they want their season to go on, and a pretty big game for the other one to topple potentially a Skyview team that hasn't missed the playoff in a dozen years.
Yeah, Skyview and Union really, with the way the schedule lines up, it's a must-win for one. It's pretty much a must-win for both because Camas is in the right ahead in the next game. So for Union and Skyview, a lot on the line tonight. We are actually a little bit lucky here at Kiggins Bowl. I don't think there's any rain. It's a little brisk, but this is football weather, isn't it, Orion?
This is a nice night. Now, we're listening right now to the world-famous Skyview band. I'm not seeing a drop of rain anywhere. And, this is going to be some high-class, high-skill football we're going to see here, Craig. And these are both teams that know what they're doing. They have active sidelines. I'm really excited.
Skyview comes in at 4-3, 1-1 in the league. Union 2-0 in the league, 6-1 on the season. Whoever wins tonight pretty much guarantees himself a spot in the playoffs.
Yeah, Skyview's already lost to number one Camas, number one in the state by the Seattle Times poll. But Union here comes in at number 10 in that same poll, and they still have to face the paper makers later this season. This is going to be a good test.
Yeah, their only loss was to Eastside Catholic, a really good football team. We're getting ready for kickoff. We're just going to be honest about some the numbers for us up here. Not going to be the easiest on one set of our uniforms because it's gray on white. We're going to do the best we can.
Well, the light coming off those Union helmets is a little blinding. That is a good-looking helmets out there. Nice job.
Kick is smiling, a short kick. Picked up, taken back right about the 40-yard line. So Union will start things off right around looks like the 39-yard line. No surprise. Start in the shotgun formation. Two wide receivers on the right, back to pass. A little bubble screen complete. Breaking a tackle, breaking another tackle. That'll be a first down and 10.
Was that Elijah Jones, maybe, number 21?
No, that's 26.
All right, well, that is our man JoJo.
Yeah, JoJo Ciofele. He is one of their stars on offense. We're going to see him a lot. Lincoln Victor starts at quarterback. You'll see a couple quarterbacks for Skyview. Lincoln Victor, dual threat. Kid can run, only 5'9", but he's lightning fast. He was in the shotgun again. Ciofele on his left. This time they'll give it to Ciofele. He's got a little bit of a hole. It was actually second and about an inch, so they didn't give him the first down on the first play. He gets it on the second play. So far, so good for Union. 2 plays, positive yardage. It's 1st and 10, and they're in Skyview territory around the 48-yard line.
And they are not really huddling up, Craig. This is getting right back to the line.
Now it's working. Victor again in the shotgun. Oh, we've got movement. Got our first flag.
Oh.
Took 3 plays. That's going to be somebody on offense decided to start on his own, and they don't allow that. So that'll be 5 yards back. It'll be 2nd and 15. First and 15. They're back in their own territory. Now they do not huddle. Just look over at the sidelines. Does Victor, gets the play.
They probably come in here with their first 10 plays all drawn out. Everybody knows.
Ciofele will switch sides now. They'll be on Victor's left.
Ooh, there's a run.
He is going to run it. The kid is fast. He bursts over, gets the yardage back that they lost on the penalty, and quite a bit more.
Quite a bit.
Looks like it's going to be about 2nd and, what do you think, Orion? 3?
3, I would guess. But you're the man with the yardages. You know your stuff.
Yeah.
This is the pro. That's him. And the nobody.
Victor again in the shotgun. They're calling it 2nd and 2 here. He's going to roll right, look out, makes a completed pass to Brandon Ensley. He races to the sidelines. Not a huge game, but it's going to be enough. They're going to move those chains. 1st down and 10. Union is marching along. Once again, not huddling.
Yep.
They're going to line up 3 to the left. They'll put Victor back in the shotgun. Take the snap. Oh, it's a quick screen. Complete. Oh, he's got a block. He gets to the side. He could be gone. He's not. He's going to get pushed out of bounds. But that is another 1st down on that one.
Now this is.
It looks like number 1. That looks like it was Brandon Ensley again. Oh, they're knocked. They're going to call it 2nd and about. Well, they might measure.
Oh.
They're going to talk about it.
He didn't quite make it, huh? That looks...
Well, they're talking about it.
Okay. Well,
they're talking about something. They're going over to the linesman.
So far, Craig, this offense is moving like a Swiss watch. It's crisp. The passes are crisp. The runs are crisp. Everyone seems to know what they're doing. And that's how you can eat up, 40 yards in 5 plays.
Yeah, the only time they had a negative play was on the penalty. Everything's moved in the right direction. Referee's going to come over, and I think he's going to talk to the coach about something. Interesting stoppage of play. If we were any closer, we might be able to know exactly what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Don't often see that, though, when the referees goes to one side of the field and runs over to the other one. It looked like he was talking to the coaches, but they're going to go. They're going to roll it back. It's 2nd and 1 from the 22. Victor again in the shotgun. Take the snap, hand off. This time, not a lot of yardage there.
But enough, Craig. Enough to get that 1st down. They are in the red zone and still making positive movement there. Move
the chains forward. 1st and 10 from the 19.
They're not really subbing anybody out. They just kind of, everyone stays there. Oh, here's a replay. Sorry, I missed that.
It's okay. Couple yards. Got to give the offensive line some credit. Quarterbacks had plenty of time, even though they've been quick passes, and nobody's gotten to a running back until after they met the line of scrimmage. Another quick pass, a beautiful throw and catch. We've got ourselves a touchdown.
Wow.
Well done. Union is on the board. They're in for 6. Union Titans with a touchdown.
Yeah, I think that's Lincoln Victor's 15th touchdown pass of the season.
Known for his run, but that was a perfect pass. Didn't get the number on that. We'll see it on the replay here. I'm going to guess it's Ensley. One-on-one coverage. He had a step, and that is all he needed. And that is a touchdown.
That was a timing play, Craig. It was like 3 steps back and lofted it right for that spot in the end zone. The receiver ran right under it.
He got separation, and that's all you need, and the throw was there. They'll go for the extra point. It is up. It is good. It is 7-0 Union. A near perfect drive for them to start the game. Skyview's on their heels. They need to try and match. As with 9:22 in the first quarter, it is 7-0 Union.
You look at the contributors in this drive. It was all the big names. It was Darian Chase. It was Lincoln Victor, and Jojo Ciafele. It was everybody. Everybody chipped in there.
So now Union will kick off. Their kicker is Christian Alcorn, a junior, 6'1", 160 pounds. Tall enough to play point guard, not big enough to play linebacker, but good enough to kick. Saw a short kick from Skyview to Union.
It was lofty.
It
was short but tall.
But a guy gave them great starting position at the 40. We'll see if Union decides to kick it long or if they got something up their sleeve as well. Hands up. Team's ready. Kick is up, and it's a long one.
Boy, is it.
That's going to get into the end zone and out of the end zone. Well done.
Down the street and onto the interstate.
Christian Alcorn does his job out of the end zone, so Union's got a long way to go to tie this football game. Once again, Union comes in at 6-1 on the season. Their head coach, Rory Rosenbach. You'll see their quarterback. Actually, I was Union's coach is Rory Rosenbach. Union's 6-1. I was correct about that. Skyview, Steve Kaiser. Their head coach, been there 12 years, first play from scrimmage, and there's a fumble. Oh my gosh, we got one play, and we've got Union coming up with the football. That's number 87 for Union. Falling on that, that's Aiden Neller.
See the ball come out here right on the, it was ripped out by a Union player. You could see an arm just yank on the running back's arm.
And that's senior captain Aiden Neller, 6'5", 220. He falls on the football, and Union takes over. Not what Skyview wanted, that is for sure. And there you are, they're on the 24-yard line.
This is a much easier field position to work from.
Union back in the shotgun. We've got ourselves a reverse and then an option to back to the quarterback. And that's a fun play.
Good run, Lincoln Victor.
Yeah, but you got Lincoln Victor on the easy part. All he did was hand off and run right and get it back.
Get it back and get the honor.
You don't often see. Look at this. You've got a double reverse and then the option pitch back to the quarterback.
For another 10 yards, that's something else. All right.
I think I saw that two-point conversion in college, and it worked with that perfectly.
Little Jerry Pettibone offense there, huh? I'm sure that's not considered the wishbone, but it's an option.
They ran it. I can promise you their coach was wishing they didn't, drop it, and they didn't. So, all right, nobody in the backfield now. Just Lincoln Victor, but remember, he can run, but he's going to pass. Same thing he did on the one side, went back to the other side, but this time, did he get it? Was he in bounds?
No,
nope.
That was a drop pass.
Well, the defender was right there. Good defense.
But another timing play. They definitely, you can tell they practice this stuff in practice, and this quarterback Victor feels real comfortable with those receivers.
Well,
he's throwing it up where they can get it.
He's clearly knows where he's going to go. He doesn't look off that receiver. He just throws it right there. Here's the replay on that. Lofted it up. Good defense. Number 2 for Skyview on that. That was Javon Sewell. Making sure that it's not 14-0 yet. So it's 2nd and 10. It's going to be a handoff to the left. There's not a lot there. That's a good stop by Skyview.
Strong tackle by Michael Lundgren. He gobbled him up.
Skyview needs to have a defensive stand here. They do not want to go down 14-0 with less than 8:30 left in the first quarter.
But they're calling this still 3rd and 10 now, so got a chance here to keep it close.
Shotgun again. He's going to run it. He's got a little bit of run. He's got a hole. He's got himself a touchdown. We told you he can run.
There's a flag down, Craig.
But we see some yellow.
Looks like it's right around line of scrimmage on the left.
We can guess what that's going to be, and that's our first holding call. Touchdown's coming back. You see the 13 on the board. We're going to have to take it off and go back to 7 because Union's committed a penalty.
Oh, That may have been Alex Barrett.
You know, that's not really nice if you may have been Alex Barrett.
Oh, that's
true.
Come
on.
Yeah, no, forgive me. You're right. It may have been any number of players.
The Barrett family, Orion Ludlow apologizes to you. He's got no proof. There's no proof of that.
If I was maybe 30 yards closer to the field and could tell what these numbers say, I probably wouldn't have just libeled myself or somebody else there.
So now it'll be 3rd and 21 from the 22-yard line. So they can get a first down if they get it inside the 1 to the goal line. Going to have to throw the ball, you would think, on this one, unless they're going to set up for a field goal. Victor's going to fake the handoff. He is going to throw it. That one is, oh my goodness, he laid out, but it's incomplete. What an effort there.
What an effort indeed. It looked like he had that in his big mitts coming back down, but.
That's Elijah Taylor. They call him the Dream, and you can understand why if you're a Akeem Olajuwon fan. Doesn't spell his name at all the same, but it sounds close enough. So that's what you call, by the way, dropping some knowledge on you right there.
Yeah, I appreciated that, Craig. I think our viewers at home may appreciate knowing that too. And as a Hakeem Olajuwon fan, I appreciate it.
You know, as a Knick fan that watched him beat us in a Game 7, not as big a fan as you are.
It's
39-yard field goal attempt. Snap's good. Hold is good. The kick is no good. My goodness. Needed 39 yards, got about 37 and a half. What a job by Skyview's defense. Pinned in the red zone again after a fumble. They hold, and the game remains a one-score ball game, 7-0 Union, and Skyview will get their second chance on offense, hoping they can run more than one play before they give the ball back to Union.
If I'm the Storm, I am emboldened by the defensive stand there. The offense has to come out here and make something out of that. And
yeah, Steve Kaiser's offense has got to owe their defense a little bit. Max Rose is your quarterback. The kid can throw. He's back to pass on first down. It's a bubble screen. It's complete, but immediately dropped. It'll look at about, they gained some yardage.
4-yard gain.
Yep.
Now, not seeing the Storm huddle up much either here. This is some crisp football. I'm sure they have some offensive plays that they've been practicing that they haven't had a chance to use yet since they turned the ball over on their first play of their.
We got ourselves plenty of flags. Everyone saw the same thing. I'm going to guess they're going to be moving it back 5 yards.
Yep, it looks like you will not be mistaken, Craig.
They're talking about it, but there was at least 2 flags. Referee saying, hey, don't talk to yourselves. Talk to me. I'm the one who needs to make the call.
Yeah. See the white hat?
Yeah.
White hat.
I earned this.
I'm the hero here.
I'm the one with the mic. Yep, there it is. I don't know why they didn't just ask me. I told them that about 45 seconds ago. We're moving back 5 yards. It'll be now 2nd and 13 instead of 2nd and 8. Skyview's offense just sputtering early, trying to get that engine going so they can put their foot on the gas and start going forward.
Well, there's some positives here. I mean, that was their first completed play there on first down was
Rose
good.
in the shotgun this time. He hands it off. It's a short run. Held on to the football.
A lot of Union Titans in that tackle.
Well, we're going to have 3rd and long on this one. Skyview's going to have to, we're looking at about, I'd say 3rd and a long 6, maybe 7.
Yeah.
Rose looks over to his coaches for the play. Tells the rest of his teammates what it is. He drops back into the shotgun, got a running back to his right. Claps twice, waits for the snap, rolls right, looking for a wide receiver, coverage downfield. Nobody's open, he throws it to the sidelines. Avoids getting hit, avoids turning the ball over, but in the end, it's going to be 4th down and punting units coming on.
That was good pursuit there by on defense by Olajuwon Taylor. And I'm going to tell you, he had his eye on the quarterback the whole way out, and he made it really uncomfortable to have him to make a pass there.
Skyview will look to punt. Union sets up for the return. And the 23. Punt is off, and it's off the side of his foot. He's going to get a positive bounce, but it's going to roll out on the 49-yard line. That is not what they were looking for from their punter, as Union will take over just half the field to go. They already lead 7-0 with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
So Union's had some success through the air. They've had some success with the quarterback sneak, but I'm ready to see if JoJo's going to get the call on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He does.
Handoff. He's going left. He's got himself a hole. He's racing, gets past the first down marker, taken down around the 39. It's a gain of about 12. I don't see any yellow. I see 1st down and 10. Union is marching on.
He was running for that corner, and the space was closing, but that kid's got some wheels. Check it out.
Great move there.
Pretty much
balanced.
stopped at the line and then still got a dozen more yards off of that.
It was Carter Hill chasing him down and finally getting him toward the sideline. So 1st and 10 on the 39. We've got movement. And we've got flags. That's really the only thing that's hurt Union has been penalties. They've moved back. They've gotten a touchdown taken off the board.
That's right. It was 13-0 there for a second. Back a couple minutes ago. As Craig would say, not anymore. I don't do that one justice, man. I'm sorry.
It's all right. The tribute's nice enough. We will see Union go with a second quarterback probably. They do play too often, but we still have Lincoln Victor in there, and why not? Been very successful.
It was his scamper that for a touchdown that got called back on that hold.
This time he's going to hand it off to JoJo. Avoids one man, and then runs into a wall. On 1st and 15, got himself
a lot of blue jerseys over there.
Just about a yard or two.
Look, there was just nowhere to go on this one. Pursuit, pursuit, pursuit.
Yeah, I saw big Ian Callahan, 6'2", 270, got penetration. Forced JoJo to go left, and his teammates did the rest. Back to pass. It's a laser over the middle. Nobody home. That's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 15 from the 44. Let's give Skyview's defense some credit after that opening drive for a touchdown when Union went straight down the field, had a hold on a short field, and now they've got him at 3rd and 15 from the 44. Interesting placement right now. You could go 4-down territory if you're Union, so you might not need to get it all on this play. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Lincoln Victor keep the ball and run with it.
Yeah, that would be a little bit unexpected. They could take
advantage. No, it's not unexpected at all. It's exactly what I said.
Yep.
And he's going to get himself a 1st down and more.
And more.
All right, I was just thinking to myself, it's first, you're in that place where you might not want to punt, so why not let him run? If you get 7 or 8, then you've got a shorter play. We do have a man down. Looks like an offensive lineman for Union is down on the turf, which we never like to see. Trainer coming out to check with him. Referee is taking a peek. I think that's 71. I think that's David McDonald, 6'4" senior. He's definitely in pain. It looks like it's a leg injury. Hoping it's a cramp. That's what you always hope for. They are straightening his leg.
We want to say congratulations to Skyview coach Steve Kaiser. Last week he earned his 100th victory at Skyview in a 48-13 win over Battleground. So this video here comes to us from courtesy of our friends at the Columbia newspaper and 360 Preps. Coach Kaiser called the milestone big, not for himself, but for his coaching staff and the hundreds of players who have put on the blue and white over the last 14 seasons. The Storms made the playoffs in 12 straight years under Coach Kaiser, finished second in state back in 2011. Congratulations again, Coach Kaiser.
Not bad. 12 years, 100 victories. Good news. David McDonald walked off the field under his own power, took his helmet off to go sit down on the bench. Always like to see them get up and walk off without help.
Yeah.
1st and 10 now from the 25. See Victor in the shotgun again. He's got motion to the right. That is a lateral pass completed. What a great move. What another great move.
Wow.
And that's going to be a positive gain.
Boy, he just went whoop through that hole a little bit sideways.
I'm pretty sure if he doesn't catch that, that would have been ruled a lateral pass and probably a fumble.
Oh, yeah, but we saw that
again.
last week. Oh, that was back.
Yep, and that was JoJo
look
again.
At that, just through that hole, and then, it's got twisty hips there. I bet you that
Michael Lundgren eventually made the tackle. It's 1st and 10 on the 11. They can still get a first down towards the goal line. Ball given to JoJo. Great defense there. Skyview just got tough.
Yeah,
nothing doing for JoJo Ciafelli there. Lots of blue, led by number 52. Noah Hellier.
So again, they're in a situation here where they could still get a first down, down around the 1 yard line. But 2nd and 12 now. Good job, Noah Hellier.
And Ian Callahan got penetration and forced JoJo to go left, and then he had some friends, did Callahan.
Empty
So 2nd and 12
again.
from the 14. Hey, and you got to watch the run on this. He's got 3 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Waits for the snap. He's got it. He's going to run it again. And why not? Positive gain there.
Tackle.
It is.
Shoestring, and then someone got him up top. Really does take takes a village to bring some of these guys down.
Yeah, what Union seems to do is like to spread it out, give Victor some room, but that is a great tackle. That looks like that was number 6. That's Tavis Pinkney, the senior, 5'10", 175, used all 5'10".
Carter Hill got in on that too, yeah. So now we've got the more standard backfield here.
Lincoln Victor, though, in the shotgun with a running back to his left, waits for the snap. He's going to run it. Breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle. He's still moving, and he dives. Did he get in? Did he get in? We're waiting.
Touchdown.
It's a touchdown. Lincoln Victor, this time they're not taking it back. We've got no yellow on the field. We've got a 13-0 ball game. The Union strikes. Like I said, they love to spread
Check
him
it
out.
JoJo gets the block on the edge, and then Lincoln Victor does all the rest.
Oh, my. Look at him lean out with that right arm and get over the goal line. Broke a tackle early. Skyview's left in a tough situation there. They've got 5 wideouts, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. They got to cover them. That means the middle is vulnerable. Oh, we got a little old school Chip Kelly Ducks action here. As they spread everybody back, and they're going for 2. Takes the snap, the jump pass, and wow.
To the big guy.
Look at that.
Oh, that's number 27 with the 2-point conversion. Alex Vallejo? No, that's not.
No, that's number 87.
I am sorry.
He's
Big
taller.
Aiden Neller.
That's the guy who got the fumble. Now he gets a touchdown. Not bad for the senior already. Guy walks in at 6'5", 220, playing tight end and defensive line. Doesn't expect to get his hands on the football that often probably, but he's already got himself a fumble recovery and now a 2-point conversion. So instead of 14-0.
You got to feed the big men, you know.
Yeah, they spread everybody out. They fake the handoff, and it's the old jump pass, and he was buck naked and scoring.
He was the center in that
Sure.
that play. How I mean.
I guess you just say center eligible. You don't see
Exactly.
that often.
No, you do not.
And it worked. So now it's 15-0. 2 minutes, 53 seconds still left in the first quarter. Skyview really needs to answer right now. Their offense has shown nothing in their 2 possessions. They've turned it over on 1 play and then basically went 3 and out on the second.
Yeah, what the offense needs is to do what the defense did the first time the Skyview defense was out there, and just play their game.
Now they need a little bit of confidence. They need to get a first down, just start going in the right direction. Get a little success and then build on it. Union set to kick off again. Last time they kicked it off deep, went right through the end zone. I think the returners are back a little bit more. They are. That's going to bounce once, picked up and taken. He's got a little bit of room.
Look at him burst
He's
through
got
the
a
hole.
lot of room. That's a wow. That's what you need. That's a heck of a return. Congratulations everywhere. That's number 7 for Skyview. That's Devon Green, the senior. Not tall at 5'7", but he played huge there. Picks it up, waits for his blocks, cuts left.
He did wait. And then that burst, boom.
Yep. Never got touched until he was basically tackled. He broke one and then took a lot of white football players for a little bit of a ride. And when I say white, I mean the uniforms, of course.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, it was a whole cloud of Titans.
1st and 10 now from the 45-yard line. We've got a flag already. This is not what you need if you're Skyview. You just get the return. You got positive yardage. You get your offense out. You can't even snap the ball before you're moving back 5 yards. So now it'll be 1st and 15.
Now, big number 69 there, Sao Fa'alevao. Definitely drew that false start. He's right up there. You can see over on the right side.
So the shotgun, here comes Rose. He's got time this time, throws it over the middle. We've got ourselves an INT. That is an interception, and it is well done.
That was our man, Darian Chase, I believe.
No, it's number 9.
Was it not number 3?
Dustin Nettles.
Hot dog.
With the
Good job,
pick.
Nettles.
Yep, Nettles kind of Rose overthrew his white. You're going to see it here, Orion. I think it was an overthrow.
Gets up and away for this interception.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't think Rose ever saw him. Snuck in and grabbed it. Hands it to the ref and says, hey, offense, let's get back on the field. They'll take over on their own 44, up 15-0. And once again, Skyview's offense fails to get anything going in the positive direction. They now have 2 turnovers, and Union's got the football. Lincoln Victor's got it, hands it off to JoJo. Tripped up, just got back to the line of scrimmage. Might have got a half a yard.
Might have, yeah.
Actually, that
was number 21. That was Elijah Jones.
Elijah Jones with the chance.
Yeah, this is not what Skyview needed after such a good return.
And here's
turn it right over.
Here's where they spread him out, and Victor's been killing him with the run there. Has been keeping it on this play. See if he does it this time. No, this time, yes, he is. He fakes it, a little bit of draw, but this time Skyview's got an answer. Victor went forward in the end, but gained only about 4 yards. So it'll be 3rd down, and I'm going to say around 6.
Yeah, sure.
Right there.
I'll give you that. Yep, that's on the 47, absolutely. So, I mean, that was a different configuration. They had 2 on each side. Quarterback back in the shotgun. And he was a little bit of a hesitation. I thought he was going to throw. He really faked me out. The defense, though, didn't buy it.
Well, at some point in time, they're going to just have to focus on Victor, and that's what they did there. Once again, this is that spot where you don't know.
Yeah.
Near that 50, they might just run 2 plays. He's got not a lot of time, throws it back across his body, and it is complete.
Aiden Miller again, I think.
And that is a 1st down. That is a tough throw. As Victor's, whenever you're running left and throwing right, not easy. Well done. Found his tight end, reached up and grabbed it. 1st and 10.
It's a gutsy route, too. Running across the middle like that, you really set yourself up to get pounded.
Aiden Neller's definitely making an impact on this football game on both sides of the football.
Yeah, no kidding.
Victor again with a shot time. This time he does hand it off. A move or 2. I think that was once again. We'll see, but I think it was Elijah Jones. He only got about 2 or 3. It was Jones. Jones only 5'6", but he's 185. And it's all muscle.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks.
That man is in the weight room squatting. That's what I can tell you.
Yeah, that's.
You can look at that.
And then you get those legs churning.
Hard to tackle. So here we are, 2nd and about 8 from the 38. Victor in the shotgun, takes it, hands it off. Waiting for a block, finds 1 or 2, and then nothing there. Well done by Skyview's defense as they gang tackle. We're going to have another 3rd down, and this is where Union has been so effective.
That's probably going to be the last play of this quarter.
It's 10 seconds left, going down to 5. We'll see if they're not even going to. Nope, they're not going to get another playoff. So at the end of 1, Union fans smiling, up and clapping. Coach is right near us, the coach's box on the headsets, trying to contain himself because he's very excited.
Confirm. There's happiness.
Why not? Offense put 15 points on the board, and the defense doing its job, pitching the
Forcing
shutout so far.
turnovers, yep. Been a fumble recovery and interception. And, Skyview's held a couple of times, but a couple of times they've just this high-powered, fast Union offense. Oh, yeah, this looks like, this is Cole Grossman. Now, he came into this game kind of questionable. I think we've seen him out there, but he's an athletic playmaker. Check out what he could do on the hardwood. Oh, I wish we could roll this again. The man gets up, up, up. This dunk came last season against Union, and this is a Union team that finished second in the state in basketball last year, so the elevation and explosiveness shows why Cole is getting calls from colleges, and also why the Storm may miss him when he's not out on the football field or the hardwood. I mean, that is lift.
It is lifting that off arm. It didn't hurt. Didn't hurt.
Nope. But it
was an N1 though. They didn't see it that way.
I remember seeing that dunk on Facebook about 10 months ago, and just thinking to myself, this has to be somewhere else in the world. This can't be Oregon.
Second quarter about to go underway.
Northwest.
3rd and 8 for Union. Back to pass. Lincoln Victor's in a little bit of trouble. Weaves out of it, and he is going to move forward. It's going to be close. I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're going to go for it. I think it's going to be about 4th and 2, and if you're Union, why wouldn't you go for it?
Victor lost his helmet on that one. He was trying for every yard he could get.
Yeah, Skyview got in there. Cole Grossman got pressure on him. Victor avoided it and then went forward.
That's the same Cole Grossman who has explosive hops.
That's right. Look at that. I mean, we couldn't have called it,
Yeah,
it's like we scripted it.
Yeah, it's good to see him out there.
It's funny.
That's got to be good for his team, too.
So now it's 4th and 2, and look at that. I'm correct. They're going to go for it. Why not?
You've had the
well, this one's obvious.
Had the fever for the flavor here today, Craig. You have.
You're not going to.
No.
That's going to hurt you. They had a new quarterback in, and I think that's because the helmet came off of Victor. That was Carter Sutton, who's seen time, but didn't get his first snap before we had a penalty. And no surprise, they're moving it back 5. I still think they're going to go for it, make it a little bit more difficult here. Be 4th and 7. Still doubt they'll punt, and it's obviously way out of any field goal range.
So is that Carter Sutton out there? Well,
it is.
Well, Victor has to take this play off since he lost his helmet. We don't think that false start counts as a play. So
Sutton will be in the shotgun. He's got one on the left, one on the right in the backfield. He's back to pass. He lofts it up. He's got a man. Great defense. Wonderfully defended there. That was Skyview's Devon Green. Played it perfectly and knocked. Oh, no, that's Angelo Sarchi, I think. Is that one? Nope, that was number 1 on that.
That is some blanket coverage. He was covering that guy like a blanket.
Yep, well done by Angelo Sarchi. Well done by Skyview's defense. And now let's see if Skyview's offense can get something going. You know, Steve Kaiser, the head coach, is over there telling his team, hey, let's just play some sound football. Do what we do. Let's not turn the ball over. Let's not commit penalties. Let's just try to get positive yardage, get into our offense, maybe get a flow going. Because there's been no flow allowed with 2 turnovers out of just 3 possessions. Hands off, up the middle. He's got a hole, cuts back. He's got it. Oh, and he might go. He might go. There you go. That's Delmy McGee. He is going to get to the pylon. It's close. Waiting for the call.
Yeah,
they're going to call him down, right, at the 1-yard line or the 2-yard line.
Oh, what a run. Man.
They needed this.
He came through the hole and just whoop, missed, and then gone. Oh, my. What a foot race.
It was. It looks like in the end, it's going to be Darian Chase, who did chase him down and get him down right there on the 1-yard line. So 1st and 1 from the 1. So 1st and goal from the 1. No shotgun, just going to be a straight handoff. Is McGee going to finish what he started? I think he is.
Believe that.
Did they not call a touchdown yet? No, they're saying.
Wow.
They're saying he didn't get in.
Where I was standing.
That's got to be on the 1-inch line.
Yeah, I mean, Can we get a smaller measurement? Huh. Well.
No, they're going to go second and goal from the 2-inch line is my guess. If it's me, I give it to my quarterback, tell him just move forward.
Yeah, we used to, playing back in 4th grade, we would hike the ball to the quarterback as a center and then take it back away from him and run forward. I don't think that's legal.
They're going to hand off, dives in. Did he get in? He did not get in.
Looks like another stop,
It's
and that's
3rd
right
and
down
1.
there.
3rd and goal from the 1.
They couldn't be any closer to that end zone, Greg, but that is another powerful stop.
So they'll try again. This will be their 3rd attempt now from the 1-yard line. Might have lost some yards on that dive. Hard to tell when it gets that close. Of course, the center picks up the football, moves it around a little bit anyway.
Yeah, right.
This time they're going to go to the shotgun. And another, they're still, they didn't blow the whistle yet. Now they do blow the whistle. It is going to be 4th down and 1.
3 consecutive holds by Union here. I mean, it was 1st and goal at the 1, Craig. It is now 4th and goal at the 1.
What you had there was McGee in the Wildcat. The snap hit him, almost fumbled it, bobbled it, picked it back up, and then tried to get forward, but didn't get to the to pay dirt. So now here we are, 4th and goal from the 1.
I want to give him credit for getting his hands on that ball and holding it in.
We're going to go from the shotgun,
Nope, yep.
handoff. He is not going to get in there. That time they went to Jaden Picanco, and what about Union's defense?
Wow.
My goodness.
They had 1 yard to get, Skyview did, and Union didn't even, ended up forcing them back on 4th down.
That is amazing. Got to give the Union defense credit. They were just not going to give in. Trying to get a number on that. That was wonderfully done. I think that was, give some credit to 5, some credit to 45.
That's Victor.
Yeah, that was Lincoln Victor, your quarterback, on the stop, and I think he had a lot of help from Riley Miller, linebacker, captain. So they'll start from their own end zone. Victor back to pass. He's going deep. He's got a man. He's got a man. It's wonderfully done, and he could go.
He could go, Craig. And I don't know if you could have a longer
catch
touchdown than that.
Wow. That is a touchdown. That is Darian Chase, one of the fastest guys in the state. I mean, what a perfect throw. I mean, from your own end zone, you lob it up, and then Chase, one of the fastest guy on the field, just runs underneath it. Once he gets it, you are not going to catch him. Looks over his shoulder once, and then it's separation and touchdown time. Wow.
The timing on this offense, the way that the quarterback and the receivers are in tune is something to see, Greg.
He doesn't, I mean, he knew he had one-on-one coverage with one of the fastest guys you're going to find on a football field. Victor threw it up. Chase does what he does. He ran under and then get gone. Touchdown, 21-0. They'll go for the extra point, it looks like. We've got a penalty. It's offside, so it'll move even closer. Maybe they go for 2 now and you go half the distance to the goal line. But my goodness, talk about a turning point. They're going to decline the penalty and just kick it. It looked like Skyview was going to pull within 1 score. They're on the 1-foot line. 4 straight downs, turnover. First play for Union. They go 97, 98 yards, and now we're looking at a 22-0 game. 8:28 in the second quarter. Woo!
I mean, Craig, 35 seconds ago, Skyview was knocking on the door. They were down on the 1-foot line and ready to score. And now look, it is 22-0, and Union, I mean, Lincoln Victor throws a really good ball.
That was pretty.
I mean,
and he's known for his legs, but he's proven that he can throw too.
I mean, he just throws it. All the receivers have to do is run under it, and they have some speed. And that was a really impressive play, but that's just one of many we've seen from the Titans today. I mean, they have their synchronicity is outstanding.
Well, that one definitely stung Skyview. Steve Kaiser now. Steve Kaiser now going to have to do what a coach does and what they get paid for, and that's going to get his kids up, tell them, hey, we got to shake that off. We're still only down 22-0. This game is not over. That hurt. Can't deny it. But instead of hanging your heads, get a little angry, get a little upset. Use that emotion to do something positive. Get yourself back into this football game. As Union's going to kick off, leading 22-0. Skyview back to receive. Union has kicked it long. We've seen one good return last time.
Yeah, that was a fine return. I'm sure.
This time they're going to go with the old
one.
squib. Not easy to pick up. It is picked up. Crosses the 20, falls down around the 27-yard line. So Union does what it wants to do.
You know, Angelo Sarchi. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Skyview Green, right? He absolutely waits for his blockers on those returns. It's good to see. He doesn't outrun anybody. He has patience and then knows when to turn on the speed. It's a nice return.
Skyview's going to need Max Rose, your senior quarterback, to lead here. Down 22-0. Team's in a hole.
Now's the time. Now's the time to get
the
that
snap.
on the board.
Handoff. Nothing doing to the left. A little bit something doing to the right. Not much though. That's Devon Green. I'd say he gained around 2.5, maybe 3 yards. Play was supposed to go left, but there was nothing there. But we do have yellow on the field.
Yeah. I think we might be.
We've got a face mask. So Skyview gets a little bit of a break here. They'll get a first down.
See that face mask in the replay. Is that always a 15?
Yeah. I believe so.
They're marching it off. 5.
Oh, I guess it's only a 5-yard face mask.
Now, is that a
you can go 5,
maybe?
I think you can do 5, 10, and 15, but it'll still be first down, though. This time it'll be 1st and 2.
Positive yardage.
Rose looks over at his coaches. Looks like they might be
15 on the play clock.
checking out the alignment. Max yells out the play. Claps twice, waits for the snap, gets it. He was still looking plenty of time as a wide receiver wide over in the middle. That's a first down. Well done, Skyview. I believe that was Wyatt Stallman, the senior wide receiver, with the first down catch.
There was a hole in the middle of that.
He had plenty of time. Give the offensive line credit. He had all day to throw. Waited for Stallman to get open, found him, first down. Cross over the 50. They're on the 48, 1st and 10.
Positive movement, Craig, positive.
Rose this time hands it off. There's a little bit of a hole, but that's it. Saw a little bit of daylight for a second, but then Devon Green was quickly harassed and taken down, gain of about 1.5. So we'll have second and long.
It's a big defense out there for the Titans. Those are a lot of, those are some big, strong tacklers.
You saw that hole right there, and then boom. I think he probably wanted to cut back right. Might have seen a little bit more success. It's second down and 9 yards from the 47. Screen pass out. Number 6 takes it.
That's Tavis Pinckney.
Not a lot of yards there, so we'll go 3rd and long. And you got to think that if you're Skyview, down 22-0 with less than 7 minutes left, you're on their side of the field. This might be 4-down territory.
Well, let's see what they get on. See what happens on this play.
I'm calling it right now. If they don't get it, they're going.
All right.
Making the call.
Yeah, you kind of need a positive drive here.
Max Rose snaps twice, waits for the snap. He's got time again. Throws it short. Nice move to avoid one tackle. Goes forward, but it's a gain of about 1.5. So we're going to see it. It's 4th and about 5. They're going to be around the 43-yard line. They're not even looking at their punter.
No, I see nobody coming in from that blue sideline, Craig. You are the Nostradamus of Boggs Field, I'll tell you. That Kiggins Bowl.
That and some common sense. Get you something.
True.
So Rose awaits the snap, looks back over, and now we've got flags, and that is not. Oh, I think we've got offsides. I think they're going to move it close. And now I think we're going to be 4th and short.
This does
maybe
have a
first down
here, Craig. Yeah.
Let's see. They're going to have to march this off. It's going to be really close to a first down because I'm looking at 4.5, 5.5 yards. Referee's chasing down his linesman.
Saying, are you sure?
I'm not sure why he's chasing him down. I don't know what he's talking about. Is it offsides or is it not offsides? Maybe they're just checking the yardage and see, yep, first down, that's what he's doing. He's doing some quick math in his head as he walked over. That's a first down. And that is a break for Skyview.
No kidding. Down, looking at a long fourth down play. And
instead they get a first down without snapping the football. Big sigh of relief maybe for Max Rose. He gets a new set of downs.
And 5 yards closer to pay dirt.
38-yard line now. He'll go back in the shotgun. He'll clap 3 times fast, ask for the snap, hand it off. There's a lot of room on the left side, but he decided to stop and come back right, and there's nothing doing for McGee. The sophomore there. I think he made a little bit of a mistake. I think if he would have kept going left, headed toward the sideline, Orion, I think he would have had some yards. You can see it. Not sure what he saw to make him stop. Look at that room to the left. But he does not have the luxury of sitting up here in the press box and viewing the whole field.
Not.
So
He's got some big, angry Titans snorting
back
at
to
him.
passes Rose. He's got plenty of time. He is going deep, but that's going to be well past anybody in any uniform. Not the offensive line's fault on that one. Orion had plenty of time, just didn't have anyone open, or if he did, he didn't see him, because instead he threw a 10 yards past his nearest wide receiver.
The Skyview line is you know, there's been a couple of times where Union's penetrated quickly, but otherwise, they seem to be holding down the fort really well against
on the passing
some big
downs.
kids. Yeah,
they need to get the running game going though. Because now we're 3rd and 10, and once again, this is 4-down territory. Don't have to get it all now.
I believe you now, Craig. I will never doubt you on 4-down territory.
Oh, we almost had another offsides. Instead, Rose has got time, throws a laser, but about 5 yards over his wide receiver's head. So now we're looking at 4th and 10 from the 38.
And everybody's staying on the field.
Your percentage goes way down, though, once you hit on this long yardage. It just looked like he got away from him a little bit.
Yeah.
Had his wide receiver. He had Carter Hill.
Well, this could be a real turning point here, because I can see Union, keeping the ball for the rest of the half and going in with Skyview blank on the board. That's, if you're Skyview, you really got to get some points before halftime here. You got to have something to take with you into the locker room.
So when you go with that 11-yard play, that's a guarantee.
Yeah.
Every team's got one, huh? Oh, he throws it over the middle, and he's got him.
Catch.
There it is. That's a first down. I'm not sure how that pass got to Tavis Pinckney, and I'm not sure how Pinckney caught it, but he did. I can't wait to see this one again.
Yeah. No, I mean, he kind of gets twisted in the air, and that was.
I think two Union Titans thought they had themselves an interception.
Yep.
And they look down, and then they see a guy in blue with a football in his chest getting up with a first down. So 1st and 10 on the 24. Twice now, 4th down, and Skyview comes through. Rose back, hands off, up the middle, one move. That's a good move. That's a good positive yards. That's going to be a gain of about 8.
Yeah,
suddenly,
this is red zone Skyview. This is something we haven't really had a chance to see yet for them.
that's the sophomore McGee that time making a good decision. 4:30 left. They're going to be 2nd and about 2 from the 16. Rose looking over for his coaches for the play. So is McGee. Getting towards 10 seconds on the play clock. Rose back. He'll clap his hands a couple times, wait for the football. He's got it. He's going to pass. He's got time, and then he's got no time, and we've got ourselves our first sack of the football game. I think that was 18. I think
that was good pursuit. Once he busted through, and Rose started spinning. Yeah, wow.
That's a big man. That's not 18.
Big man.
So now
I wish I could tell you who that was.
3rd and 11 from the 25. Got to figure his family's all here. They know what happened.
Yeah, there's a great turnout for both schools tonight, Craig. Like the stands at both ends of the stadium here are shoulder to shoulder.
Max Rose with the football, throws a out, little screen pass, one move, and that's it. Down to about the 18, and we've got ourselves the 4th down situation for Skyview.
This drive.
They're 2 for 2 on this drive. They'll go for it again. I'm going to go with 3rd and around 5. 4th and about 5, excuse me. I just said that it was their 3rd, 4th down situation on this drive. They are 2 for 2. Can they keep the streak alive? 4th and 5 from the 19. Skyview looking to get on the board. 2 minutes, 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Rose has got a little bit of time, throws the bubble screen over the middle to McGee. He catches it, but then is wrapped up by Union's defense. We've got ourselves a turnover on downs. The Titans take over up 22-0. Skyview's drive, it was good, but it was not good enough.
You know, that's as one of the coaches here next to us just mentioned, Craig. That was 6 minutes off the clock for that drive. You know,
and no points.
And no points. And now this
like
Union offense has had a breather, especially, you know, our man Chase, Darian Chase, who had just
I don't think he was breathing. I don't think he was 98 yards. I don't think he was breathing hard though. I got to tell you. So they start on their own 17.
Looks like Victor back there again.
They'll take the snap, and this time he will throw it over the middle. It's complete, and we've got ourselves a first down.
Good play, is that? See, I just can't tell these.
Well,
numbers.
when you put gray numbers on white uniforms, you're really just.
And when you have a myopic color guy standing 65 yards away, or maybe 85 at this point.
I believe that was Dustin Nettles at the catch and run.
I wouldn't doubt it. We've seen some Nettles action today.
Back, Lake fires, complete, gain of around 5. 2 minutes, 19 seconds left. 22-0 Union. They've got the football, and they're moving forward. That was Darian Chase.
Yeah.
No thought to that one. Victor knew where he was going. Step back, one step back, fired it forward to Chase. 2nd and 5. Now we've got flags. That's going to move it back. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, it stops the clock. The minute 59 left in this first half.
For a high school game, got to say, not a ton of penalties.
No,
Expect to see yellow on the field. These are young kids still learning the game.
Oh, sure, and also, you know, some refs that are still learning the game.
Hey,
sure.
Watch it now. Hey, watch it now. We don't do that here.
Oh, I kid.
2nd 10. 2nd and 10. Victor snaps. He's firing it over the middle. He's got his wide receiver. That's a first down. And you know it's Chase. Chase gets separation. Well done. I mean, you've got to love that the coaching staff has told Victor where he's supposed to go. Victor sees it, fires it, completes it.
Really accurate passes out of that kid. I mean, extremely accurate. Everyone is you know, right into where if I was a receiver, where I'd want the ball.
He's not looking off his first receiver because it's working. Back to Bass again. He steps out. He's got a rush. He dumps it over wide open. That's another positive play. Well done by Victor. 2 guys rushing him. Saw it. Found his running back out of the backfield, Elijah Jones. Positive yardage.
That's a couple of times he's had to throw on the run, Craig. You know, there was he's has that ability.
We got ourselves a timeout. There's 1 minute, 27 seconds left in the half. 22-0. The Titans have the football, and they are marching again. Skyview cannot afford to give up any more points.
Oh yeah, hey, students of any age are welcome to a special event coming up next week to help figure out what they want to do after high school. This is on Wednesday the 25th. The Future You event will bring together colleges, universities, trade programs, the military, and more at Hudson's Bay High School. The event goes from 5 to 8 p.m. It's open to students from any Vancouver public school. And in addition to the meet and greets with dozens of schools and organizations, there will also be informational sessions on how to apply to college, how to get financial aid, and a whole lot more. The event is free, and there will even be activities for younger kids, so moms and dads can bring the whole family down. This is some important stuff. I hope that you can make it.
Perfect timing, Orion, because they're back on the field. He says he's not a pro, but he sure acts like one. 2nd and 5, 1:27 left in the half. Victor back to pass. Nobody there, and that's what he does.
Boy,
every time. You know he's doing it. I know he's doing it. You know he's doing it. The problem is Skyview can't stop it. They spread out, either 2, with the 4 or 5 out wide. That time it was 2 on each side, and then he just keeps it. And there's big holes up the middle.
Makes that guy miss. Makes that guy miss. Yep. Barely gets touched before he's.
Yep, and now they're on the
got touched on that whole
33.
run.
Clock's still going, a minute 10. This time he's going to throw it. He lofts it out. You know that's going to be chased. We got a flag. Hey, you can't. We've got a coach to our right who yelled you can't cover him. It's true. When you're that fast, it's hard to be covered. And the only thing you can do, and you got it, you can't blame him. Javon Sewell said, "Hey, he's going past me. He actually tripped, so he was doing his best, but that probably would have been a touchdown if he didn't fall and take down Chase with him."
Yeah, that's true, Craig. I mean, that was yet another good-looking pass, and boy, Chase he's just got smoke and fire straight from the line of scrimmage. He's up and he's gone.
He had 5 touchdowns in a game this year, which is hard to do.
Yeah, totally.
The kid can fly, though. It's now 1st and 10 from the 33, a minute and 4 left for Union to get on the board one more time.
I wonder if we're going to see some JoJo action here.
I don't think so. With the clock winding down, I'm gonna see more Victor. If there's going to be run, I'm going to go with Victor, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, you're right. Look at this. Into the he's in a blocking, and Victor takes it.
Victor. If he gets to the corner, he's gone. If he gets to the corner, he might go. Oh, we've got a lot of flags, so they're going to come back behind the play. It's going to be either a block in the back or a hold. I think it's a block in the back, O'Ryan. It's what you usually see when the flag comes from behind. It's a personal foul. So it's going to be some kind of either block in the back or whenever you see the flag come from behind the play, O'Ryan, you usually see something more than just holding.
Oh,
that's
sure.
what it is.
Okay.
So that'll move him back 15.
Kind of make up for that pass interference, except now it's going to be 1st and 25.
We're less than a minute. Still have 2 timeouts, so.
And we've seen Union in this game eat up a lot more than 30 yards on a single play.
Yes.
So.
See 98 yards on one play.
Yeah.
They need more room to do that again, though. I'm no math major, but can't go 98 yards when you're on the 30. To be clear, they're actually on the 29, 1st and 20. Clock running again, 52 seconds. Victor back. This time he does hand it off. Defense gets the job done. Is that a fumble? Was that a fumble?
Trying to figure out what happened.
We're waiting.
Man.
In the end, Skyview's got the football. Do they rule him down? We're waiting. No, that's a turnover. Well done. No, that was a fumble. You could see it on the replay. Clearly a fumble. Well before he went down. That is a Skyview fumble. They got that play right.
So now you need you need to run the 42-second offense here.
You got your timeouts, though. You got 3 timeouts. And remember, the clock stops in high school football when you get the 1st down.
Okay.
So they've got time. The problem they have is they've yet to get in the end zone, so they don't have the solution yet. But maybe being rushed can help. 42 seconds, 1st and 10 from their own 35. Rose back to pass, throws it over the middle, finds his target, number 2. That is a Javon Sewell.
Seems like it was real close to a 1st down, but that clock.
That's going to be a 1st down. Well, they're moving the chains, and like I said, they stop it for a moment. Don't have to call a timeout yet. Call your play, snap it 1-2 seconds, and there you go. Clock starting to run now, 30 seconds, 2 claps, waiting for the football. As Rosie's got it. Looks, he's got plenty of time. He's going deep. That's too far, I think. Yes, it is. Could tell as soon as he let it go. I think the only one that had a chance for that was somebody on the sidelines. They all have got cameras. Hard to catch a football when you got a camera. I know that. Been there.
Yeah, Rose was going for Grossman there. Grossman had one-on-one down the side, but by the time the ball got there, it was three's a crowd.
Once again, he's had time. Rose has had time when they passed the football. But you've got that internal clock when you're a quarterback. You start counting in your head and you realize I've been back here for 2.5 seconds. I better get rid of it. But if he could be a little bit more patient, maybe look off his first wide receiver, somebody's going to be open. Once again, he's got plenty of time. Fires it over the middle, too high.
See, in a situation like this, Union can just sit back. They know they're not going to they're not going to run the ball here probably, and you saw, like, one of the down linemen get up and move back into coverage.
You look at all that time, and his wide receiver was open. He just overthrew him a little bit.
Well, this 3rd and 10, 23 seconds left.
I wouldn't, at this point, I'm not sure if I wouldn't be surprised if they run the football and just try to get out of it. Because you don't want to give it back. But nope, they're going to pass it. Rose, once again, plenty of time, and then no time. He's got a little room. He's going to hold on, fired it over. That's a well-completed first down. Skids out of bounds. Not sure if they called him out of bounds. Or if they're going to roll the clock. Doesn't matter. Clock stops in high school on a first down. It is a first down.
Good slide and catch by Stallman.
Yep.
Nice to see.
See if they call a timeout here, and they do. So they didn't rule him out of bounds. Remember, in high school, the knees go down. That's when you're down. So he did skid out of bounds. Not pro football, though. Doesn't count. You're down with the knees down, so he's still in bounds. So 16 seconds left. Skyview will call their first timeout. They've still got 2 left. They're on the 44. Field goal doesn't do you much good. I mean,
looking at the scrambling here.
Yeah, this
is a little bit easier to run to the right and throw to the right.
Yep.
And boy, he hit him on a rope.
Question here is, if you do get close enough, do you go for the field goal? That doesn't get you very down 22, down 19, not much difference.
No, it still feels like 3 scores, huh?
Yeah, I think it's 6 or nothing if you're Skyview. I mean, there is, you could say, hey, any points could help, as far as.
Well, and they are, I mean, having that zero's sort
that
of
hurts, stings.
And now looks like 6 seconds left on the play clock here, so you hope.
No, they're going to wind that down and start it over. I don't know why it's at 0. You had a timeout.
10-4 on that.
Yeah, gets the reset.
Good.
Wouldn't totally be unfair. Rose has got a little bit of time, throws it over the middle. He's got his wide receiver who makes one move, makes a cut, and that might be I don't know why that wasn't a face mask.
Or something, yeah.
But it is first down, 7 seconds to go inside the 10. They stopped the clock to move the chains, but you got to figure they're going to call a timeout. Got to call a timeout. Can't imagine they're not gonna.
Yeah, I see.
There it is.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You got a chance. You still got 1 timeout left. You got 7 seconds. You should be guaranteed 2 plays here as long as you go to the end zone. What you can't do is get sacked.
Nope.
What you can't do is complete a pass in the middle of the field and not get in the end zone. So what you have to tell your quarterback is, hey, you're going to throw twice. You got to go to the corners. You got to go to the end zone.
And you got to do it fast.
I mean, you got 1 timeout, so if you get tackled, you're okay. So technically, you're going to be all right if you get tackled because you can call that timeout. But with just 7 seconds left, that's a lot of pressure.
And this first play, Rose, he'll have a little bit of time to fade back and look, but he can't take it. You don't want this to be your last play of the half unless this play puts you in the end zone.
Well, Ryan, if there's more than 1 second. If it takes more than 1 second for Rose to get rid of the football once he's got it, then he's done something wrong. Because in my opinion, it's going to be a snap, find your guy, and throw.
Three wide left.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to look at the fade. There it is, 1, 2, throws it, and that guy is, might be better that he dropped it.
Might be better, yep, because now you know where you're going.
I mean, if he catches that football with 4 seconds left.
Makes a move, yep.
It might not be enough time to call a timeout. And what's the difference, really? You're on the 13. You got to go to the end zone now. This is it, your last play. 4 seconds left. Yeah, I don't know what this play does. What they were trying to set up there was a little bit of a pick play. They ran 1 guy deep trying to get in the way. He wasn't going to score on that, though.
Yeah, no,
you got to go to the end zone.
Yeah, that pass seemed a little bit too not deep enough.
On the replay, I saw what they were trying to do, like the old pick play. Here's Rose back. He fires over the middle. We've got ourselves a touchdown!
Yes, we do.
What a huge play by Skyview. There you go.
Grossman.
Cole Grossman. The guy's got hops, and now he's got himself a touchdown. It's amazing how much taller basketball players look on the football field than when you watch them in a basketball highlight.
Yeah.
Look at Grossman. He's telling the fans to get up. We're not dead yet. We're in this football game.
With 0 seconds left on the clock.
There you have the time, fired, perfect. Perfectly done. That is, you couldn't ask for anything better if you're Skyview, because just a minute ago, you didn't have the football and you're down by 22, and now you're going to go to the locker room with a little momentum, down 15 still, but way better than being down 22-0. Instead, it's going to be 22-7. Skyview, the Storm, get on the board as we head to halftime. Union, though, with the lead, 22-7.
Let's see if we're going to see some first half highlights coming up here. Hoping to see some of that action.
There we go. Going to see a whole lot of Union early, that we know, Ryan.
Boy, oh boy. Yeah, even here's
first touchdown of the game, up and over. Well done.
The timing on that was gorgeous.
Lincoln Victor's been fantastic. Here's the old double reverse option pitch back to your quarterback for a first down.
Yeah, we see that all the time. The old standby.
There's Victor.
There's Victor.
Victor getting in the end zone. He had one called back. This time he made sure.
Wasn't called back.
Number 5 got 6 there, and he was pumped.
And then this. Oh wait.
This is the 2-point conversion.
That's right.
The old jump pass to the center, eligible. The other play that you used to run all the time when you played 3-on-3 football.
Yeah, you only got one receiver.
Good return here from Skyview off the touchdown.
Right.
They got.
Wait.
Yeah.
And then
great patience.
Oh.
Got himself deep in the territory. Didn't score on that.
He's quick and he's a leg trigger, man. I like that.
That's Devon Green. This is Max, and this is not what he wanted. It's a great interception by Nettles. Went up high, came down with the football, gave it right to the official, and that led to a beautiful touchdown run.
No,
that's the one that got.
This is the one that got him down to the 1 yard
line.
line.
That first and goal from the 1, and they didn't get in, and then bam. Oh,
yes.
Look at Chase. Yeah, he's out of the screen. He's too fast for the camera. The camera had to catch up to Chase.
Yeah.
Nobody's catching Chase.
Nobody.
Touchdown. So they went from first and goal, Skyview from the 1.
98 yards.
Union 4 stops the goal line, gave it back to their offense for a touchdown. But then in the end, Skyview's go to the locker room with some momentum as Rose fires it into Grossman for the touchdown. The last play of the half was the best play of the half for Skyview. They trail, but they get on the board. 22-7 is your halftime score.
Now our halftime entertainment tonight comes courtesy of the famous, I would say world famous, Skyview Dance and Band programs. They've played in Washington, D.C. before. They are an incredible music program. This show is entitled The Stories of Scheherazade, composed by Rimsky-Korsakov and arranged by Key Poulin. Both the dance team and the band program have won numerous awards over the year, and they are led by Genevieve Gagon and Tim Heichelheim. Now we're going to see, we've been hearing them play marching band earlier, and they were good. Here we go.
Enjoy.
marching band and Skyview Rain Dance Team.
Workman steps in there, gets that ball in there to Robinson and try to give him some breathing room.
Knocked down at the one, Jet. They had a blitzing linebacker in there. It looked like 45. Jorge Rubio came in and just stuffed him. Two linemen talking to each other saying, hey, let's get it straight here.
Yeah. Okay, so Battleground loses ground on that one, and they're going to bring up second down and 11 from the 2. And they give it to Robinson once again, and this time he's able to get out past the 5-yard line down to about the 7. Bring up third, and it looks like about 5.
Looks like Thompson's back in the game at running back,
Yep.
number 24.
Trent Thompson. Seth hands that ball off. Going to get right into the field. Going to get down across the 15-yard line. But we've got a late flag that comes in. And we've got an injured player for Heritage. So let's find out what's going on here.
Down on the turf is Colby Johnson, number 23.
Well, they have a targeting penalty against Heritage now. So let's see here. Well, he's actually getting up off the floor, or off the ground. Let's see here. Yeah. He's going to walk off on his own steam. That's always a positive thing.
Grabbing his neck there, he might have just a little stinger. Let's hope it's only a stinger.
I think he's also the one who got the penalty for the targeting. So with that penalty and that big run, which means it seems to be pretty popular when it comes to Battleground, and their big plays, there's always a big penalty to tack on to the end of it. And that's going to bring up first down and 10 from now the 30-yard line. Going to hand that ball off. They're going to get about a yard and a half possibly before they go down.
Brought down by Mata on that play.
Trent Thompson, the running back. "15 seconds left in the quarter. We'll see if they actually run the play or they're going to let the clock expire. The game clock and the play clock are off by about 10 seconds. And that is going to be the end of the third quarter with the score tied up 14-14 here at McKenzie Stadium. Clark County Friday Night Football. This is the Eli Sports Network, EPS Sports. We'll see you on the other side of the break. are back here for the fourth and final quarter of this game out here. McKenzie Stadium. We've got the Heritage Timberwolves going up against the Battleground Tigers. We're tie score here, 14-14. Big play in the third quarter was special teams, block punt, and then a scoop and score by Andrew Tom for Heritage to tie this game up at 14-14. So Battleground sets up this time shotgun formation. They're going to throw that ball out there.
And just a great play there by the defender and the receiver, actually. Both
sure
going up
was.
at the same time.
So Stanley was going to come.
Getting ready for kickoff here in the second half.
Welcome back to the VPS Game Time presentation of Greater St. Helens League football. Our second half between Skyview and Union just about set to begin. Skyview will get the football down by 15, 22-7, but fresh off the last play of the first half that ended up in the end zone. Can they keep the momentum going? The kick, it's a squib. It's a good hop, but it's picked up, taken at about the 30, runs it out to around the 37-yard line. So Orion, did we see a change of momentum? That last play of the half got Skyview on the board, and then just like this, they get the football back. They've got a chance to get within one score with a touchdown here.
See, that's a good question, Craig. That change of momentum, I mean, you can imagine it happening, but until we see it out there, you know, I don't know. I mean, this is an opportunity to make it a one-score game.
Yep.
If Skyview could move the ball the way they did, you know, under pressure at the end of the first half, I mean, this could be a whole different ball game here in a couple minutes.
They start off not bad. They're on the 37-yard line, 1st and 10. They're going to go with the hand. The running game never really got started other than that one big gain that got them down to the 1 in the first half. Really didn't have a lot of a running game.
Yeah, no, actually, you know, neither team was getting good runs from their running backs.
Yeah, but
there was,
what, if you're Lincoln, Victor, and Union, who cares?
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, he runs and he throws.
Position. Yep. And he was getting it done for the quarterback position. So it's going to be 2nd down and 8 Rose. That's Max Rose, the senior, is going to be back in the shotgun. He'll clap a couple times, wait for the football. There it is. Fakes the handoff. He's got time over the middle, and that ball is picked off and headed in the other direction. Are we going to have a pick 6?
Look at that.
Oh, he's got one man to beat. He does not beat him. He gets down to the 1 foot-yard line.
Yeah.
What an amazing turn of events. We've got an interception. That's number 29, I believe.
Yes.
I think that is Joshua J-O-O. I'm going to go with Jew on that one. What a job by the 5'7", 180-pound linebacker.
You don't often see interceptions in that part of the field. I mean, the ball is just picked out of clean
boom.
out of nowhere. Oh, look at those.
I'm not sure where he was going to. Maybe it's tight end in the back, but he takes it.
He's 5'7", but he plays huge. I'll tell you that. He got his arms right up. That ball was his.
Max Rose, the quarterback, just gets him down on the 1 foot line. But here we are, 1st and goal from about the 1. Union with a chance to just.
I think your momentum question may have just been answered, Craig.
Yeah, I'm just going to let Victor take it if it's me. There he does. He snaps, he runs, he's in, he's touchdown, and boom, just like that. It's 28-7. Wow. We talked about momentum, and I felt it. It was a shift.
Yes, and boy, if it was, it shifted right back. That's the classic 360-degree turnaround.
Whew. I mean, it's the one thing that Skyview couldn't afford to happen was turn the ball over and then get one play. Union takes back that 6 points that Skyview put on the board right before the half, and just like that, they're up 28-7 with a chance to go up 29 with the extra point. I mean, that is exactly what Skyview could not afford to do, and if they want to make the playoffs, that's not what you do.
And that's right through the upright, so it is now, again, like it was, you know, with 6 seconds left in the first half, a 22-point game.
What a gut punch, Orion, for Skyview. They go into the locker room with a touchdown. They come out, they get the football.
They get a good return. I mean, they were out on the 38.
On the second play, they throw the interception, but look, give it up. Union's defense, right place, right time, getting it done, handing it over to the quarterback who's just been, I mean, I don't think we can say enough good things about what Lincoln Victor has done today. The junior has just been fantastic running and passing the football. I mean, nearly perfect. Has yet to throw an interception. The one turnover was on a running play, nothing to do with him.
Yeah, right.
And he made a big play. Let's not forget, on the defensive end, he was there on one of the stops when it was, when Skyview was just a foot out from the end zone and didn't get in on 4 straight plays.
Oh, and he came up right through the line and got the running back and pinned him down. That was,
That's not bad for a guy who's playing defensive back to be there on the goal line stand. So now,
I mean, coming into this game, he what was he? About 1,100 yards and 14 passing touchdowns. He's already thrown 2 beautiful.
Yeah. And one of them was 98 yards, so
yeah.
We know he's over 100 yards in passing because you don't have to be a math whiz to figure that out. So look, Skyview's getting the football again. It's going to be another squib, and that's off his foot, and that ball's loose. That ball is loose. There is a pileup.
Boy, I'm seeing a.
It looks like they're going to keep the football as Skyview, but hey, it was exciting for a moment. Skyview certainly couldn't have afforded that. They got to get right back. They have to score, and they got to get a touchdown here. Yeah. I'm going to say it, Orion. They're in a lot of trouble, and if they don't score a touchdown here, I don't see how they win this football game.
If they don't win this football game,
they don't go to the playoffs. And Skyview's been to the playoffs.
What, 11 or 12
straight years. Yes. Coach Kaiser, Steve Kaiser, as Orion, you mentioned, won his 100th game last year. The last time they didn't make the playoffs was in his first year as coach.
He's had a
good run.
Good run.
Speaking of runs, there's a good run.
No doubt.
That's Allen.
Yeah,
That's McGee, excuse me.
So, yeah, he's been their workhorse here the last couple of drives on the ground. If they're not throwing.
Hey, look, that's what you want. I mean, you get 8 yards on that play. Now it's 2nd and 2. They'll be on the 39-yard line. Rose claps twice, waits for the football. One man on his right, the fake handoff. It's a little bit of a screen. That's going to be a first down, positive yards.
Positive yards.
That's Tavis Pickney. Said his name a lot, both on offense and defense.
Yeah, no doubt. He's definitely in the mix.
Good, smart football there. Rose doesn't have to think much. Just steps, throws, fires, blocks there, and it's first down.
You definitely, I'm looking for Skyview to show, to keep moving the ball on this.
They got to get in the end zone, Ryan.
This is a real critical time.
Nice first down run, about 4 yards, maybe 3, so maybe not as good as I first thought when you look at it. That was McGee, the sophomore, 5'11", 180.
Jelini.
You can see there's holes there, just cuts it back. Rose looking at his coaches. Give me the magic play, coach, I need it.
3 wide right in the shotgun. A little confusion.
Play. No, I don't think it's confusion. I think they're trying to get the defense thinking.
Still 5 left on the play clock.
Yep.
3. They got it off in time. Yep.
Fake handoff over the middle. Finds his man. Well done.
Oh, right.
Beautiful pitch and catch.
Right in motion, too.
Yep.
I like that. So looks like Skyview is, finally in some positive territory there. About 35 yards from that zone.
He's going to come off. I think he got a little bit of a limp gone. Just might need a breather. Pickney goes off. Wyatt Stallman comes in to replace him.
We've said his name a bit too.
This is a perfect pass. Looked off, found him, boom.
Just caught it right in stride. I love that.
Here goes Rose, snap. We've got a running play to the right. Cuts back for the left. Nice run, about 4 yards, maybe 5.
Yeah, McGee chews up some yards. That's something that he does. The sophomore.
So it's going to be at 2nd and 4, so good, positive 6-yard gain on first down. Clock's rolling, 9 minutes left in the third quarter. 29-7, the Union Titans beating Skyview Storm. We talked about it's a virtual playoff game. Whoever wins is going to be in, whoever's not. Skyview loses, they're out. Union loses, they've got to win next week against Camas, which nobody's done in over, 2 years. Oh, big hole.
McGee.
First down, and he ended up getting tackled by that invisible man, which always frustrates you because he had a touchdown in his mind.
All that green ahead of him.
Yep. somebody might have gotten a shoestring, but he was past him.
Grabbed him by the last cleat on his back foot.
Be 1st and 10 from the 19, though. Rose directing the offense, trying to get him back in the end zone after the turnover on the first time. Then they go back to McGee, dives forward.
He may have picked up a couple, Craig, but that's, this is a tough territory to just get a couple.
This is their best running drive of the game so far, though, other than that one big one that got him down to the 1.
Well, isn't that true? Yeah, no doubt. It's play after play. The run's working.
2nd and 7. Rose is going to be back. McGee to his left. Snap. He's looking right. Fires right. It's tipped. Incomplete.
Definitely tipped.
Good defense. Going to set up a 3rd and 7. Once again, this is 4-down territory. They're not going to be trying to kick field goals down 29-7 in the 3rd quarter, I don't believe.
Trying to see who got their mitts on that one. I cannot tell.
Somebody taller than me, that I'm going to guarantee.
Well.
Yep. Watch it. Think it, don't say it, Orion.
Yep.
Think it, don't say it.
I'm biting my tongue.
Yeah, we're friends for a reason, because you think it and don't say it all the time. Appreciate it. Max Rose back to pass. Looking right, throwing right, throws it up for grabs, and is that picked off? Yes, it is. We've got ourselves another interception, another turnover.
Darian Chase.
Wow, the guy does it on both ends.
Is that right? Did we get that name right? Yeah, that's a touchdown and an interception in the end zone for Darian Chase. And coming into this game, Chase had 550 yards and 8 touchdowns, including 4 last week.
Just threw a jump ball. I mean, that's what happened. It was a jump ball in the end zone. 3 against 3, and the 3 in the white and gray comes down with it and keeps Skyview off the scoreboard, and Union's taking over. They'll take it on their 20. 1st and 10, 7:54 in the 3rd quarter. You got to think you're going to see quite a bit of the running game from Union at this point.
Yeah,
there's a huge hole up the middle.
That's
one move
game.
And a 1st down. Down to the 40. That's JoJo.
Yeah, we've been. That's his best run of the game.
So Felly gets it all the way out to the 40, and you got to think at this point Union's going to just try to run the football and run the clock. They're up 22.
CFL's had, pretty good year, almost 600 yards rushing coming into this game, and a whole bunch of touchdowns. Yeah, 8 touchdowns.
He's competing for those yards with his quarterback.
No doubt.
Lincoln Victor. Victor, I mean, changing the play in the line of scrimmage. Might see a pass on this one. We will. He's scrambled to the right, but he's going to change his mind, scramble, and get himself a 1st down.
Sure was close. Oh, they were right on the line. That was he knew right where he had to get to.
Yeah, I do think he changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You'll see a hesitation. And then he was going to pass, but then rolls right. Doesn't see anybody, says, hey, I'm pretty good at this running thing. One cut, up, 1st down. Tackle there by Jaden Chapman, the senior. 6'2", 230, defensive end. Made the run.
JoJo's in the run position. I wonder if we're going to see a handoff
here. Oh, yeah, we're
going
to see a run. And it wasn't a 1st down, Orion. You were correct, right?
Well, I think it was. Yeah, they moved those chains. Right. But now
it's 2nd and 9.
Yep.
I still would be surprised if we see a passing play unless they change at the line of scrimmage. You want that clock to go. You want to shorten this game as much as possible if you're Union. Up by 22. The way your defense is played, you just want to get out of this football game and head into next week's huge matchup with another victory.
3 wide left here, Craig. Really wide left.
And this is what they've done. They spread them out and run the football. Just a pitch this time to JoJo. Great cut back. Nothing to the right. He goes left, gets himself about 4 yards, so about 3rd and 5. And this is the time when you can do either the pass or the run.
Yeah.
I would expect a run, and I would expect it to be 4-down territory.
Now, in this score situation, and in this part of the field, I want to ask you, is this 4-down territory?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You don't need to punt the football. Haven't punted all day.
No, that's true. We haven't
we've
seen
seen
a lot
one
of that
punt.
specialty.
Yeah, we've seen one punt from Union. It wasn't pretty. But no, I mean, you go run, you get 3 yards. And, if you don't get the 1st down, get 3 yards. 4th and 2, you get 3 yards, you got a 1st down. I mean,
3 yards and a cloud of rubber pellets on this natural grass field.
3rd and 5, no surprise. He's going to run it. He's going to get a 1st down and a little bit more.
Whoa.
We'll never know. I'm going to book it that I was right. You can't prove me wrong at this point. So I'm going to stay perfect on the day.
Yeah.
don't get to say that often in my life, so I'll say it. And Lincoln Victor, he's got one direction. It's forward.
Yeah, and he's got one speed. It's
Fast.
fast.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 36. Union with the football. Clock's ticking. Victor in the shotgun. That means nothing other than he's probably going to run it. He's got a running back to his right. Now he's going to pass this right over the middle. Finds his tight end, and that's a long one inside the 10. It's going to be 1st and goal. You know, we've called his name many times.
Yeah, Aiden Neller he showed up on offense, special teams, defense, and you know, he makes those catches over the middle. Not easy catches to make. You got to have a little bit of fearlessness, and he has caught passes over the middle a couple times. Big kid, big tall kid, big mitts.
6'5", plays defensive line. You mentioned he was the one who got the first turnover. He,
forced the fumble, right?
Well, he fell on the fumble.
Okay.
Right place, right time, and he caught the 2-point conversion after playing center, and he's made some good plays as the tight end as well. Victor with the pitch, going right, nothing doing. Skyview defense.
Read it like a Bernstein Bears book.
Number 33 on that. I think we've got the linebacker. It's Tyrell McDonald. Nope, I'm sorry, wrong one. That's Austin Nolan, I think.
Yep.
Number 33, correct?
Yeah, number 33 and number 5 got up in that too.
Austin Nolan, senior. Running back, linebacker. That time did his job as the linebacker. Good for him. 2nd and 13. Union. Put Victor back there again. Once again, they often play 2 quarterbacks. They've only played the second quarterback, Carter Sutton, on 1 play. That's when, over the middle. Oh, great defense. He was open. I believe that was that Nolan again?
Yeah,
Getting his paw in there.
Well, I mean the beauty of that was, I mean, that was crisp run, and I think the ball just squirted through a little bit there. He may have been blinded by the shine off of his teammates' helmets.
Well done by Nolan, though. That was a touchdown. Neller was there. Neller was open. The throw was going to hit him.
So we're at 3rd and 13 here, Craig.
I wouldn't be surprised if I saw a run.
Yeah.
Spread him out. We've seen it all day. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, and he's going to take and go right up the middle. Get to the outside. He's got himself a corner. He's got himself a touchdown.
That is
It's amazing.
Truly a sweet run. Right to the pylon, Craig. I mean, and then airborne for the score.
It's, we've seen it time and time again. I mean, they spread him out, and he just takes it up the middle.
He runs right at the line and then cuts back. Cuts right.
He knows that safeties and linebackers they need to, their assignments are to make sure no one's uncovered. So you can't. It's hard to shadow the quarterback. It's hard to get a pass rush when you spread it out that wide. You're really asking your defensive line to get penetration, but he's taking off right away, and your linebackers need to react very quickly. But then they have to be as fast as that quarterback, and none of those linebackers are as fast as that quarterback, as Lincoln Victor can fly.
Yeah, and a guy his size, he's not tall. Obviously, he plays huge, but he's 5'9".
Yeah.
He runs up to the back of his offensive line there, and then makes his cut, and you can lose sight of a guy that size, and then before you know it, he's full speed busting out of there, and you have to react, and it's too late. It's too late to catch a guy who runs that fast, and the whole defense went after him, and he was first to the pylon. If it was a foot race.
35-7. They're going to move the ball back about 1.5 yards. It won't much matter. They're going to just decline the penalty. Actually, it was offside, so they're going to decline the penalty.
Yeah.
Snap's good, holds good, kicks good, and it is 36-7. This game has turned.
Yeah, Union putting 2 scores on the board here in the 3rd quarter. It's really
2 turnovers, and that's the thing. I mean, they forced a turnover and got, on one side of the field, got it to the 1 and put it in. Skyview with a nice drive. Interception in the end zone for Union and headed back the other direction. I mean,
and they just chewed up 80 yards there, no problem. You said they were going to run a lot, and they did, but a couple of nice pass plays in there too, and then finish it on the ground. It's
everything Union's done has worked. I mean, that's all we can say is that their offense been a well-oiled machine, and their defense has taken the football away.
No doubt. Their defense has been pretty well-oiled, too. That 2-minute offense at the end of the first half for Skyview was nice, but otherwise, Union's had their number.
3 times now, Skyview's been right there for touchdowns. They've only scored 1. They got first and goal from the 1, didn't score. Scored the touchdown right before the half.
Then, move the ball all the way down, threw it into the end zone, pick.
So, I mean, you just can't do that. I mean, we're up to 4 turnovers now, I think, for Skyview. We'll ask our stat man, but I can't find him. Onside kick kind of thing, little squibber picked up, taken over down around the 40-yard line.
Yep. Nice not to see a ball on the turf there. That was
Jake Miller picked it up.
Yeah.
Took it forward, but at this point, Skyview's just got to go for it.
They can do whatever they want. Just give them a go and let them do whatever they want.
36-7.
Yeah, this is
not what we expected. We knew Union was good. Skyview is a quality football team whose loss has been to quality teams. Expected it to be a little closer. Not a surprise maybe that Union's ahead, but a little bit of surprise that the score is 36-7 with just 3:47 left in the third. Once again, Skyview hasn't looked horrible at times. Just keep turning the ball over. Now they run it.
Another couple of yards. You know, for McGee, it's just not quite enough.
Now you can't abandon the run completely though, because then your quarterback's going to be a sitting duck, and they're just going to bear down on him and know he's passing. I mean, you know he's passing now. I mean, it's 2nd and 10 from the 42.
Yeah, this seems like a good opportunity.
They got to. They need to get chunk yardage. Fake handoff, play action. He's got time. First time Rose is going to run. He's going to get hit. Got himself about 5 yards, though, so we'll look at about 3rd and 2. And I can promise you it's 4-down territory.
Yeah.
Very, very confident in that.
Good mantra for this game.
Yep.
It's actually.
We've always seen one punt all right.
Yeah, and you know, these 4th down plays are pretty fun. You know, sitting up here in the booth, you know, I mean, I'm sure it's not as fun for those guys down there who know how do or die a 4th down is. But
Rose claps twice. He's going to hand it off, and he's going nowhere. My goodness. Look, he got out of that tackle, but there's still nowhere to go. I mean, he just got popped as soon as he touched the football.
never left his feet, though.
No, good for him. He took the hit.
Yeah.
He definitely took the hit.
Oh, they're calling him down at the beginning at the, like the first.
It's probably
right.
fair. Woo!
So 4th and 5, Craig. I mean,
that was a great job by Alex Vallejo.
Watch 3. Tell him to watch Grossman.
They're going for it. 4th and 5. No surprise. They're on their side of the football, their own 44. But you cannot afford
4
to
wideouts
punt
and
it
a
down
blocking.
30.
Oh,
he's good at quick kick it, and that's
blocked.
a terrible, terrible decision. Oh, it went like 7 yards. I mean, 11 yards.
Somebody got some part of their body on that.
I do not understand that, to be honest. I mean, I'm not a coach, but I'm going to question that. That one didn't seem. I think Steve Kaiser was just trying to do something to get the ball deep, change, some field position play, but did not work. The quick kick by your quarterback, it's partially blocked. It ends up, I'm gonna say it went 12, I don't know, 10 yards a line.
Yeah, it didn't go far enough, Craig.
Yes, that's right, simple enough. Didn't go far enough. Don't need to know the number, just know it wasn't effective.
Oh, geez. So I mean, what we got here now, with a minute 57 left in the third, is an opportunity for Union to put a real bow on this game. Never want to say it's over, but
you could probably say that safely. They're going to run the football. There's no doubt. Number 9 with the ball, cuts up, nothing doing.
No, good stop there by Skyview. There was.
It was Dustin Nettles' first run, I think, of the day. He's caught a couple passes, had an interception. I think he took a kickoff. 2nd and 10 from the 48, but the most important number, if you're Union right now, is 1 minute and 31 seconds left in the third quarter. They are going to just let it go. They're not going to snap the ball very quickly. There's 10 seconds left on the clock now. They'll get set. Probably snap it with under 5 is probably the goal. There it is, right at 5, running play up the middle.
Oh, good.
Second effort.
Yeah, no kidding. A lot of yards after his first touch there.
It's Elijah Jones, number 21.
Oh, nice.
It's tough right now, isn't it?
Compact, I think, is the best way to describe Elijah Jones.
Yeah,
he's a square, and I don't mean
no,
like in the
you don't
60s
mean a square
term.
daddy-o.
No,
you mean the man.
Literally the shape of a square.
His shoulders. Yeah.
He is.
But like you were saying, he's been in the weight room.
Yes.
He squats a lot.
He's worked the lower body. 3rd and 4. I'd still expect a run with 30 seconds left. And
I do too, Craig.
He's got a little bit of a burst, and look at him go. First down. Well done. Lincoln Victor would not be denied. Got a right to the sticks, I believe. That's going to be the last play, I would say, as soon as they move the sticks and start the clock. I can't imagine at 25 seconds.
25-second play clock,
yeah,
25-second game clock. Don't you think they'll?
It depends on what goes first. We'll see. The clock usually, they're dead on, so they might have, probably going to ask, do I have to call a play? They're asking that question to the referee, I think, right now. I don't think they're going to call a play. I think they're going to just let the clock go down and
it looks like the game clock is a split second ahead of the play clock.
That's all it takes.
That's it, yep.
So we're going to head to the 4th quarter. Union up 36-7. Switch sides of the football field. And
it is 4th quarter.
And it is.
Well, Union put another couple of touchdowns on the board in that 3rd quarter, and they are moving the ball with ease. And the turnovers that they're forcing, they're playing an expertly played football game here against a Skyview team that it's good.
They're a good team. Quality coached.
So I've really kind of don't mean to look ahead, but hey, let me tell you about something that's pretty neat. A week from today, you have the opportunity to see learning in action up close and personal. So the district, Vancouver School District, is offering a patron tour of Harney Elementary School and Hudson's Bay High School. You'll meet at 8:30 at the Bates Center near Roosevelt Elementary and ride in a school bus with Superintendent Dr. Steve Webb. You get to go into classrooms and see unique programs at each school. And at the end, and this is the part that excites me, you could choose to eat a lunch prepared by culinary arts students from Fort Vancouver High School. These kids are learning the kind of techniques you would employ in high-class kitchens around the world. And the tour is free, and if you want to try the lunch, it's just $5. So
it's a bargain.
You've got to register in advance. To do so, head to the district website. It's www.vansd.org, and then /visit-VPS. That's your patron tour. Something I'd love to do.
Yeah, $5 for a gourmet lunch. Can't get that every day. 4th quarter about to begin. Union with the football, up 36-7. Victor with the football. He's going to throw it. He's going deep, and look at him. He's wide open.
Goodness
touchdown.
Gracious.
And you know who that is.
And he broke the tape at the end, too. That was something. That man is a sprinter.
Darian Chase.
Check it out again. It's just.
He looked off. You saw where he looked left and then threw right. But look at that. There's no one within 5 yards of Chase.
And
he
then
is
break
that
the tape.
fast.
Yeah.
Seen that before. DeAnthony Thomas, of course, for the Ducks used to do that. When you're a track star,
and
that's what you do.
If Chase isn't a track star, then I think the track coach needs to, have his head
Gotta
checked.
recruit better. My goodness, though. Just flat out from the line of scrimmage, you got to slow him down there.
First play of the 4th quarter.
And that is up, and that is good. It is 43-7, 11:53 left in the football game. And your Union that time can't go fast enough, and if you're Skyview at this point, you're probably rooting for the clock to go quickly as well.
Well, Union has been in control of this game from the beginning, Craig, and they haven't let up. You can see they're out there still playing their game, still playing their guys. A game like this can be a learning opportunity, not just for the losers, but for the winners. And if Union needs as much practice as they can to take on that Camas Papermaker team that's coming up here in, I think it's a couple of weeks for them, so I want to get that right.
Now they take on Camas next week.
It's next week.
Yeah.
That's for the league title.
It is, and you know they've been there before, and Camas, of course, is the cream of the crop. But I will say, we were both here, saw a little bit of the Skyview Camas game, and Skyview was in that football game.
Yes, it was, you know, it was.
Union is beaten.
It was 31-20 early in the fourth, and Skyview was driving, but they went for. You had to go for it on fourth down. They couldn't complete it, and that's how Camas put the points on for the 38-20 final on that.
You know, they don't play the football game, you know, on paper by looking at how you played, you know, a common opponent. But Union right now is taking care of Skyview in an easier fashion than Camas did. I think all that does is let us know that Union's got a shot.
Yeah,
I mean, if they play this way, they're taking down Camas in league play. No one's been able to do it for years.
That squib kickoff has been working for Union.
Everything's
they get
working
to
for
avoid
Union.
that good returner at the back of the line for Skyview, and he almost broke one. So now they're definitely kicking low, letting the up blockers grab it.
And at this point, if you're Union's defense, you just want to keep them off the board. You want this number to look as good as possible going into Camas. You want Camas to look in the paper and go, whoa,
yeah,
look at that score. They beat Skyview by the what?
Yeah, and
you know, and start understand that this won't be a easy game. I mean, you play the game on the field, but we all know these are teenage kids. They're going to be looking at scores, and they're going to be thinking, oh, nice pitch and catch here. Cut back.
Good cut.
Tackle out on the 3-yard line.
Sort of changing spots on the field there with that going about.
That's Pickney again. Pickney's been, Pickney's been good on both sides of the football. He's got speed, great stiff arm,
nice
great
arm,
stiff
yeah,
arm.
Boy.
Cuts back, and then a little shoestring gets him. Eventually, that was Alex Barrett with the tackle.
Call timeout. Call timeout. Timeout. Oh, he's in. We're good. What happened?
Well,
Little
player came
miscommunication.
on the field a little late there.
They called a timeout. They didn't have enough men on the
Union
field.
has to call a timeout.
Yeah. I got to tell you, you're up 43-7. The last thing you want to have to do is call a timeout.
Yeah. At least they won't need them. You
No,
know, it's
that's
not like
true.
it's not like they're saving it for the end of the game. But boy, that clock stops, and I think
Hey, you know what this
Union's
is?
idea here is to try to score again before allowing the Storm to get on the board again and get this clock running.
It's a chance for Rory Rosenbach, the head coach. Rosenbach has not had a lot of negative things to have to say to his team, but here he gets to say, hey, we still gotta get the right amount of people on the field.
Yep, keep your head.
Like this is game's not over yet, and if you make mistakes, cause us to call timeouts in games next week. If you do that, that could cost us the ball game. So, teaching moment.
Well, little mistakes are the mistakes that it's like a death by 1,000 cuts. The little mistakes can be big, and little mistakes you can learn and not have little mistakes.
Once again, the weather held out for us tonight. I felt a little drizzle at halftime, but in general, beautiful night. A little chilly on my feet. Should have worn 2 socks. Screen pass, it's complete. Cut up. I'm going to get about 2-3 yards.
Yeah, Skyview's not probing the defense with those long passes anymore, hitting the sideline. They are.
It's not Max. That's not their game, and the problem when that happens is you get down like this.
Yeah.
It's hard to. You can't do things that you haven't done all year.
Yeah, but you can't come back in one play.
Nope. They don't have the rock and jock 50-point play.
Yeah.
Like the old MTV basketball game.
I always thought that was a shot I could make.
At least once, but that's a.
I'm way better than Dan
high
Cortez.
snap. Rose handles it, but has to dodge a bullet there. Cuts upfield. It's going to go towards the marker. I'm not sure if he got there. It's going to either be 3rd and short or a first down. See where they mark
actually
it.
some good yardage. What's it going to be? About 3 yards left for the first, almost 2 yards.
Yeah, they're going to move it up. It's going to be about 3rd and 2.5.
Well, that was.
Yeah, I made something out of. Made some lemonade out of lemons on that one.
Sure.
High snap, had to jump up and get it. And almost got crushed by a rushing linebacker and then made positive yardage.
Rose was definitely twisting his way out of there. Oh, no.
Oh, that ball's
Ball's
popped
up.
in the air and caught. Probably better off if he just would have knocked it down because he loses yardage on that. Hard to have your brain realize, do the math. When the ball's up in the air, your instincts go get it. Don't let it be a turnover.
Yeah, you don't want that to end up as a fumble or something.
That's what Pinkney did. He wanted to make sure that it didn't, but it popped up, and you can see he caught it, and then he ended up losing about 5 yards. So it's 4th down and 9 from the 30. Rose claps twice, asks for the football. He's got a little bit of time, throws it up. That's going to be complete, and it's going to be short of the first down.
Quite enough.
Nope.
A nice play, Craig, but it just wasn't far enough. And
it's a nice play
Grossman's
if it was
got
4th
good
and
hands.
6, but it was 4th and 9. So that's a turnover on downs with 9:31 left in the football game. Union leads 43-7. They want that clock to go. They want to walk off this field with no injuries, a victory, and head into the Camas game with all the momentum in the world.
I mean, if you're just tuning in right now, that scoreboard 43-7, it's been a 43-7 game.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, Skyview, the turnovers, opportunities, did not capitalize on the couple they had in the red zone, and Union's capitalized on everything. Might have seen a little movement there, no flags though. Short run, that's fine, clock will run.
Clock will run. 9:20 left in the game.
At this point, if you're Union, as soon as they reset the play clock, you probably tell your quarterback you do not snap the ball until there's 5 seconds or less. They'll stand around now with 20. They'll probably not even get set till there's about 10 seconds left.
A lot of time for the coach to call the play in, maybe change his mind.
That's what they'll do at 10 seconds. They'll get the play in. 5 seconds. They're going to be asking for the football. Snaps it with 2 seconds up the middle. Nice gain around 4 yards. It'll be 3rd down and about 4.
And you know, those helmets out there are still pretty shiny, Greg.
The lights
Reflecting beautifully on those Union helmets. It's got to be a big job. You know, I was looking at this roster. There's got to be almost 100 kids on this team. That is a lot of polishing.
Yeah, it's tough to be a freshman probably.
Oh boy.
On that football team on Union. Probably doing a lot of helmet work. Looks like they're blitzing. Run. Gets to the outside. One move. He's going to get close to the marker. I think he's got it.
He does have it, Craig, and that was a terrific move.
They will move the chains. I think that was Nettles. It was. So Nettles is a senior. They probably trust him to hold on to the football.
Yeah, and I mean, clock's still ticking. They've had possession in this, in this possession for a minute and a half.
That's the key. Like I said, they call the play with about 10 seconds. They wait till about 5 to snap it. 7 now. Snap it with about 6 seconds. Going to be a run. I think that's going to be Elijah Jones for a short gain, if any.
Well, no, I think they're going to. Yeah, they're marking him back a yard, but that Skyview still storming on defense. It's been a tough game because there's some of the one-on-one matchups have been matchups that they don't have an advantage in, but their line on both offense and defense, I've been pretty impressed with, doing what they can.
Levi Hopwis, I think, if I didn't pronounce that correctly, made the tackle 79, right place, right time. Solid tackle. Here we go, 10 seconds. It's about when they get ready. Snap it with about 5 again. 7 minutes about left in the game. Hand off to the right, back to the left. He's got one man to beat. If he beats him, he could go.
Yeah, they're going to throw a flag on that block.
It's going to be a block.
Moly.
Yeah, that was an ugly block there, the old crackback. Long yard, but that's going to be a personal foul. They're going to bring that way back. There it is, personal foul.
Tell them to be smart. Hey, tell our guys to be smart.
Yeah, this is not what you want to see.
Wait a minute, I think that might have been. Let's see that again. I think that's going to be on the defense.
No, it was. I think that it was a targeting. If they have that. That was a tough, yeah. He was looking to hit the quarterback and hit him hard. And I think
so he just drilled the quarterback after the handoff, huh?
Yeah, and it was kind of away from the play, and kid really went at him.
That is not what you want to see if you're coach of either team.
No, because this This is a time where, I mean, you don't want,
No,
don't want
that's
any
okay.
injuries.
Luckily, Lincoln Victor's fine.
Well, they're marching it off from the end of
Yep.
the run. So this is going to be pretty good field position for Union.
And for Union, this victory gets them into the playoffs, gets them into the matchup with Camas, with all the momentum. But the key thing is,
first place on the line.
Yeah, but it gets them into the playoffs. You know, they're in with this victory. So,
and it makes that that number 10 statewide ranking. I'm seeing what that's all about.
Yeah.
This is a well-oiled machine. I mean, they do what they want when they want it. They have their offense has several options on the ground, and man, their passing is crisp, and big defenders who are active. I mean,
Darian
the tip
Chase
passes, the tip
and Lincoln,
kicks.
Lincoln Victor and Darian Chase have just been fantastic. Here's Elijah Jones inside the 10.
That might be another first down, Craig.
Sure.
It's going to be darn close.
I think he got there. Let's see. No,
It sort of feels like it.
They're going to go. Move the chains, and I think it might be first and goal. It is. The chains, the gang gets to take a rest. They put those chains down.
Yeah, boy.
Take a break.
Yep.
We get some
Stretch
liquids.
those arms out, get a little blood flowing through the old chain arm there.
It's going to be first and goal from the 9. 13 on the play clock, 6:12 on the game clock. Both clocks running. There's a snap, there's a handoff, cut right, nothing doing. Skyview standing strong on
Good
that
effort,
one.
Good effort. Good effort.
Storm keeping around the end zone at least for one more play. It'll be second and goal from probably around the 10. Moving in the wrong direction, but in the right direction overall. Headed towards a victory is Union. They'll celebrate getting into the playoffs. You should. It's always difficult.
Yeah, only 2 teams from
The league
the
make it.
Greater St. Helens League in the top division there. Only 2 go. But
Then they'll get their heads straight and ready for the biggest game of the year. Camas, Union.
just a week away.
That's going to be a run left.
Gets a couple, but
Elijah Jones, you know what his job is right now, Orion? Don't fumble.
don't fumble.
Don't
And-
fumble.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
Go
Try to move forward,
Sure,
but
go
just hold
forward.
on to the ball.
Just go forward and don't fumble. We're
Yeah.
up 43-7. We're good. We got 5 minutes left in the game. It's 3rd and 12. I can't imagine they're going to pass the ball. I've been surprised before, though. In high school, sometimes you just try a play to see if it'll work. And
Well,
you
they
can
were in
use it
this
later.
position, a couple possessions ago, and they went for the tight end right here.
Yeah, I would be surprised. Like I said, I've been surprised before. In general, you'd think they just run the football.
And they
That's
are.
what they are. There's Elijah. Cut right. A little high step, but he's going to go down and do his job. 'Cause he didn't
Gobbled
fumble.
him up.
But
Well,
he didn't fumble. Do you give your field goal kicker a shot? Nah, you don't. No, you don't. You just. I think you just run the football here.
Yeah,
It's 4th and 12. I mean, to be honest, you might as well. You could throw it here. It doesn't matter because the clock's not going to. You can't get a first down. So
I mean, if you're looking for
Saying
equal treatment here, it's probably time for Union's defense to spend a little more time on the
I'm
field.
just saying. I keep saying I'd run it. I'd still run it.
And they are.
And they are.
Oh, nice hole though.
He's going to get close,
Yeah.
but not close enough. But they did their job. They took a lot of time off the clock. Under 4 as we get a turnover on down. Skyview will take over.
And the Union crowd is chanting playoffs.
Why wouldn't they? They're headed to the playoffs. Well done, Union Titans. Punched their ticket to the postseason.
In pretty convincing fashion so far.
I think you could take out the pretty out and just say convincing fashion.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 43-7 football game against a Skyview team that is a good, solid program, a good, solid football team.
They've got athletes and players. It's
This
just been-
is an impressive victory for Union. Once again, they're only lost to Eastside Catholic.
2 wins in conference, 2-0 in conference right now.
I mean, they haven't been close. I mean, week 5, 56-6 over Heritage. Week 6, 52-8 over Battleground. Week 7, 49-6 over Evergreen. I mean, obviously
So-
the competition there, not like playing Skyview, but at Skyview, it's 43-7.
Yeah, this is the modus operandi for your Union Titans this year. A lot of points scored, not a lot of points allowed. I just think this sets up such an incredible matchup next week. I mean, because Camas they're the storied program,
They're
the
a
state
monster.
champs, the undefeated number one, haven't lost in a season and a half, and
Fired over. They got him. It's going to be a touchdown.
catch.
Maybe. Oh, there's somebody back there who's got to beat him. I thought he was gone because I didn't see the one guy. Well done. Pitch and catch.
yeah, that was a great play.
Is that Wyatt Stallman, number 4?
Is that number 4?
Yep, that it is, right? Well, maybe not. Maybe I missed it.
Oh, number 6.
Oh, that's Pinckney then.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, saying his name again and again. A nice bright spot.
Yep, threw a perfect
for
pass.
Skyview
2
tonight.
defenders thought they had it. I thought he was gone there, but
They had a safety, and that's
Yep.
why they call him a safety.
That's right.
That's your
3-minute mark. Skyview trying to get on the board before we head off into the night. Screen pass there.
Grossman.
Grossman makes one move, gets to the outside. Well done. Is he
whoa,
still in
standing.
bounds?
I
He
think
is.
so.
He is
Excellent.
inside the 20. I'm not even sure if he was trying to keep his feet or he got a little lucky, but no matter what, he stayed in bounds. The human highlight film on the basketball court gives us a highlight
Yeah.
of the football gridiron. He's had a few today, including the one touchdown that Skyview has scored.
Tell Oliphant to get over. Tell Oliphant to get number 3. 0.
2:35 left. 1st and 10. That's going to not
Gobble,
work.
gobble. Big number 59.
That's Marvin Barber.
Yeah, he,
Was not fooled.
no.
Was not fooled and was not blocked. That's what you had. And
Big tackle. That was
Devon Green had nowhere to go.
Bonkers.
Ran into a brick wall. So it's 2nd and 15 from the 19 as we hit the 2-minute mark in the football game. Rose back to pass. He's got time. He's going to take off. He's going to run. He's going to get it to the
Nice move.
outside. He's going to get close to the first down. He's going to get the first down and upended on the 2.
Well, that was like the people's elbow there at the end, or some kind of.
That'll stop the clock with 1:48 left. That's his that was Max
He wanted
Rose's
to throw, but boy, once the defense got into the backfield, he took off running it. And a nice move, good hips.
Broke the tackle there, and boom, upended and down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal from the 2 for Skyview as they try to end the game like the end of the half with a touchdown.
Oh, maybe and that's
gonna get in.
Be it.
That is a touchdown from Devon Green.
It looked like there was almost a miscommunication there during the handoff for that play, but
Quarterback option, that's what you do. You stick it in his chest and then you make the decision. You either pull it out or give it to him. Union player down, hopefully he's okay. Training staff out. 43-13 now. Devon Green scores. Here it is. It's the option. It's always a tough play. I mean, the quarterback's job is to put it in the chest and hold on to it, and the running back's job is to rip it out of the quarterback's hands. I mean, that's how you do it.
I think
Both
Green
guys-
was hungry for that ball.
Heck
Yeah.
Heck yeah, get in the end zone he did. Might have a cramp though. That's what it is. Usually at this point in the football game. Always wondered in the Northwest, I've always seen more cramps than any other place I've been.
Yeah, and you'd think that is it the pickle juice, Craig?
I don't know what it is. I just know I spent 10 years covering football in the South where it was 95, 100 degrees and humid, and there wasn't as much cramping as I've seen in the Northwest. I think it might be because when it's that hot, you know to stay hydrated,
Yeah.
and then you kind of get fooled out here in the Northwest because there's not a lot of humidity. But once again, I am not a doctor. I don't know why that happens. I just thought when I first came here, I saw a whole bunch of cramping, and I was like, but it's not even hot.
There's more to it than that, I guess.
Yes,
It's it's the muscle strain, the combustion. Maybe these Northwest kids burn a little bit hotter.
I don't know. I mean, the only thing I can think is you just don't think to drink, because you're not sweating as much because you don't have that heat. Maybe you get fooled a little, but
Sure.
I don't know.
Sure.
I know that one of the tricks is to muster They just suck on, and I hate mustard, so I'm glad that kind of trick happened later in my life.
How much mustard are we talking about, Craig?
I know they got the mustard on the
a
sidelines.
bottle or a pouch?
No, they have the bottles and they suck on it. I'm like, I would not. I'd rather cramp. That's
Yeah.
how I don't just not
I'm a mustard fan.
Yeah. Orion, there's not many foods you don't like.
No, but I mean, I have an entire shelf in the door of my fridge dedicated to mustards. I mean, what kind of mustard you got? Like, I got mustards, man. And if a mustard can keep me from cramping up,
you'd be all right with that.
Yeah, you bet.
We got 1:33 left in this football game, but this game is over. Union is winning 43-14. They're going to head into the Friday night before the Camas game with a playoff clinching victory over Skyview.
Going for an onside kick here? I think
no,
that
you
makes
just
sense.
kick it. You just kick it.
Okay.
There's no 30-point plays, Orion. At some point in time, you just got to say, let's go home. Let's, we're not gonna try and act like we think we're gonna be able to score, 30 points in 1:31.
Yeah, well, there's always next week.
That there is, but for Skyview, there won't be a playoffs because this game was a must-win for them. For Union, technically, they could have lost this week and beaten Camas.
To force a three-way tie, right?
Some kind of craziness.
Yeah,
I've read it. I don't know.
Coin flips and.
My man Paul Valencia helping us out with his articles, and I read them, and then when he got down to what could happen, like if they lost, and I was like, you lost me there. I'm not going to try to do that.
Yep.
Union's going to just run out the clock, you'd assume, here.
They got a different quarterback in now. They're given, especially after Victor got.
Just a great game. Just a fantastic.
I mean, everything you'd want out of a quarterback. Crisp passes, he led the offense. They always seemed to know what they were doing. And that kind of communication from the sideline and within the offense itself, that was really nice to see.
And we got to see Darian Chase, and I'd read about him and seen a couple clips. But to see him in person, I mean, he's just faster than anyone who's trying to cover him one-on-one.
I mean, you can see why his name's Darian Chase and not Darian Catch, because you chase him, but you don't catch him.
Nope, but he does catch the football too.
Yeah, that's
no
true.
drops.
Maybe I should have come up with a different joke.
No, I mean, they're it was a good one. I just needed to comment that he hadn't dropped the football.
As soon as it came out of my mouth, I was like, what else could I have said?
We're gonna have one more play in this football game. We hit the 35-second mark. They'll have to snap it one more time. 2nd and 8. You're gonna let the clock.
Just a real exhibition of good football, Swiss Army or Swiss watch football by the Union Titans tonight.
Well, they certainly were the Titans tonight. I mean, no one was toppling them. The Storm struggled early and just never really caught their breath, and Union didn't allow it.
Union took advantage of turnovers. They forced them, and then they took advantage of it.
And that'll be it.
That is
Clock
it,
hits
Craig.
2-1, game over. Union wins 43-14, and Union is going to run onto the field and celebrate. They are going to the playoffs. They'll say congratulations and thank you to Skyview. But tonight,
well played game. Good game, guys.
They will celebrate another victory. They will celebrate another trip to the playoffs. And then come Monday, they will start preparing for the best team probably in our entire area, the Camas Papermakers. What a game it was for the Union Titans. Check out the highlights, second half highlights. You got to see the first play that really changed the game. The interception.
That's Jew.
Takes it back, didn't get into the end zone, but pretty much ended Skyview's any chance they had.
We were talking about momentum before that, and that was the answer.
I mean, they had a shot. I mean, they could have made it a football game, but boom, just like that.
Victor picking up some ground points there, very nice.
Union scored another 7, and there's another interception, I think. Now this is the good play for a first down to Pinckney.
Yeah, he had a nice game. He's got good hands.
And some good wheels.
But here's they went for the end zone. They were giving it a shot and just
chase both ends of the football field.
Absolutely, man.
Here's the thing. Chase is going to end up in the end zone one way or the other.
Yeah, and then
the big tight end, the senior,
Neller,
up the middle, 1st and goal, set up another touchdown. There it is. You know where they were going. They spread them out, got their quarterback, Lincoln Victor, into the end zone again. Victor, just add the Y, and you got a victory.
Yes, and that's two running touchdowns in the third quarter for him.
There's Pickney again, showing the wheels. Great cut, great catch, great cut, great run. First down, but
that's going to be about as far as we can go with the highlights for Skyview.
They got a touchdown late. They got a touchdown late.
And this was a great run.
Yeah, Max Rose.
Yeah, good job, Rose. Yeah.
Gets down, and then they'll hand it off.
Yeah, this
get
option,
their second touchdown.
Like, give me that ball. That's But you know, I mean, you look at this, and it's a heck of a game. Hey, just one note here from VPS Game Time. A week from today, on the 27th, the Fort Vancouver Trappers are going to take on the Falcons of Prairie. That's the final week of football of the year for us.
There it is.
And game's going to kick off at 7 here on Channel 29, Comcast Channel 29. You can also watch it on the district's Facebook and YouTube pages. You can watch this game again on the YouTube page. I recommend you check it out. We just witnessed an excellent football team doing what excellent football teams do.
Yes, right here at the Kiggins Bowl, your final score, the Union Titans win 43-14 over Skyview. Union is headed to the playoffs. Orion Ludlow and me, Craig Birnbach, we're headed home. Thanks for watching tonight. Enjoy your weekend, everybody.
This VPS Game Time broadcast is brought to you in part by the Foundation for Vancouver Public Schools, getting kids to school healthy, happy, and ready to learn. For more information, go to www.foundationforvps.org.